What's up, guys? Your boy Mikey Garcia. Just want to recommend the Fat Attack Stack. Help you increase your stamina, increase your endurance, increase your energy levels, and also burn fat. So don't forget the Fat Attack Stack by Snack.
Next fight, you're scheduled on the 13th, actually, of February, right? You're
Yep.
fighting against Jason Sanchez, 15-2 with 8 KOs, right? You guys
Sure.
got a common opponent in Valdez, right? He actually lost to Valdez by unanimous decision.
Yeah.
Tell me what you know about your opponent.
He's tough. I know he comes to fight. He's no slouch. He's not going in there to lay down. But I definitely believe there's levels to this. And from what I'm seeing and what I'm gonna show everybody else, February 13th, is that he don't belong in that ring with me. I'm gonna show everybody that there's levels to this, and I'm gonna take the kid out within 6 rounds.
Wow. An official, is this an official KO prediction by the Blue Nose?
I got to make a statement in this fight, man. I got to make a statement. I got to let everybody know that I'm here to go for a world title this year. And this is definitely one that I got to get out of there.
Okay. I understand that, man. And without giving away too much, right? Um, what is it that about this opponent that makes you feel so confident just to speak it like that?
Um,
About, man.
I just know when I'm on point, I know what I could do in there. I just know that I'm going to break him down mentally first. And then once his mental mind is gone and he's not all there, that's when I'm going to start planning my attack and then eventually take him out.
I can dig it. I can dig it. All right. Um, 126. That's the division that you're staying in. I know that I heard you say that you'd be willing to jump back up if you could get that Valdez fight at 130. Any other fights at any weight higher or lower that interest you in or around 126, 130, even 122? The 122 division right below you was pretty hot too.
I don't think I can make 22 no more. I fought Fulton at 22, and that was I think the
Yes.
last time I could make that weight. It was tough to make. Um, but 26, definitely there's a lot of names, but at 30, definitely Valdez. And if they eventually offer Shakur, because there's been a lot of back and forth between me and Shakur over
Mhm.
social media. If they offer that fight, I would definitely jump on it.
Now, you never ever hear anybody say Shakur Stevens' name. I'm gonna give you a chance to look. Okay, let's do that again. I thought I just heard you say Shakur Stevens' name.
Yes,
Did you just said that you want to fight Shakur Stevens?
I would love to fight Shakur Stevenson. I would love to.
You would love to fight Shakur Stevens.
Yeah.
Why? Why would you
Uh,
love to fight Shakur Stevens? Why is Shakur Stevens and Adam Lopez a good fight? And why does Adam Lopez sound so confident in calling out uh, the lower weight class boogeyman and Shakur Stevens?
Shakur's at 130 though now, right? I believe
Right.
he went up.
He's hovering around that 26-30 area.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just moved up to 30. So um, that's a fight I would take at 130 if they offered that. He's a great fighter. I think he's a great fighter. I don't think he's been tested. I don't think he's been in a fight where he's been uncomfortable. His opposition has not been that dangerous. They put guys in front of him with good records, but it's pretty easy to build up a guy's record nowadays. I just don't think he's been in there with a dude who's gonna make him feel uncomfortable, who's gonna test his will in the professional rankings. In the amateurs, you got 3 rounds. After 3 rounds, you go home and take a nap. But you in there for 10 rounds, 10, 12 rounds. After about the fifth, sixth round, you're gonna see who really wants it at that point. And I don't think he's been tested yet. Um, definitely talented, definitely very talented. But I believe I got what it takes to break down his momentum. I got a great coach, Buddy McGirt, who I trust completely, who I know whoever we got in front of us, he's got a game plan for. I think I got a solid team, and I think that'd be a great fight for boxing, and I think boxing needs it.
Okay. Um, I hear you saying that. Um, Another person, when we start talking about people who don't ever get mentioned, I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the name of Mr. Gary Russell Jr. at 126. Nobody ever says Gary Russell Jr.'s name. How do you think you match up against Gary Russell Jr.?
I think it'd be a great fight too. Gary Russell, he's been the king of 126 for years now. Um, but I know the boxing side, he's without Heyman, and me being with Top Rank, it'd be a very difficult fight to make. I'd have to definitely win a belt before going after Russell. There'd have to be some big money on the line. But Gary Russell's tremendous athlete. He's always in shape, and I think it'd be a great fight. I know he's been talking about moving up, challenging some bigger names because
Yes.
he's cleared out the featherweight division, and there's a reason why people ain't trying to fight him because he's very talented. But I mean, if that fight comes up, I'm definitely gonna take it. And he wants bigger names, and he wants to let people know that he's still there because he hasn't really been too active lately.
Right. Definitely.
But one fight I would really like in my weight class that I could see happening this year is Navarrete, who holds the WBO title. That's the fight I really want by
Ah,
the end of this year.
ah. How do you match up against Emanuel Navarrete?
He's tough, he's awkward. He got long arms. But I think he's only had, I think, one fight at 126. So he's no longer the bigger man. He's kind of evenly sized with a lot of these featherweights. So I want to see what he really got. I want to see what he got. His fundamentals aren't all there. He's awkward. Fundamentally, his defense ain't all there. He just throws weird shots and they get him out of harm's way. So I think someone who puts a good jab on him, good defense, and touches the body early, could definitely break him down. I see holes in his game.
Understand, man, and it sounds like you're pretty studied, and you're very you're apprised of what's going on in and around your own division. Let me ask you, having witnessed your prior opponent in Cool Boy Steph reach up and grab a version of the WBO title at 122, what did that do for you on the inside? How did you feel watching his performance versus Angela Leo 2 weeks ago?
Angelo Leo's actually a friend of mine. I came up in the amateurs, so I was on the fence with that fight. I knew it was going to be a tough fight, but Fulton shocked me, man. He came out and he handled business that night. He stepped to Leo and he fought him his fight. He sat there on the inside and he traded with him, but he traded with him smart. I always knew Fulton would be a champ. He had the mentality with it. He was taking on undefeated fighters over and over again, same as I was doing.
Definitely.
I got a lot of respect to Fulton. Definitely, looking at my record now, my two losses were to two world champions. So
Point blank period.
Yeah, exactly.
Point blank period.
He's a tremendous athlete. He trains very hard, and his mental game is what has got him there. He's mentally strong. He's been through a lot. I could tell. He's gonna go somewhere. And I hope one day I can get that fight back. Maybe when I fight Navarrete, I got that belt, and he eventually wants to move up to 26, and we could run it back for some big money.
I love it, man. I love it.